30 videos in 30 days, day 10, or no, 11. That's 11. I was just about ready to call it a night, but then I remembered I had to do my video today. So here I am coming to you from my bedroom, a new venue. This question comes from Paula via Facebook. She says, there are inside questions that don't get answered. No meditation, breathing, sitting with it, nothing does it. Any idea how to resolve this gnarl? Thank you. You know, that is such a timely question because I was just having a conversation with a friend today, and he was cleaning out something in his apartment, and he said, he mentioned that he had found some journals from like 20 years ago, or a journal that he started 20 years ago. And it struck him how he was reading through the journal and realizing that way back 20 years ago, before he was sort of on his spiritual journey, or at least consciously on his journey, he realized that he was still asking some of the same questions that he had been asking 20 years ago. And it started me thinking, and what I know about my own journey is that some questions I don't think are ever meant to be answered, at least not at this level of human consciousness. I think that oftentimes in our lives, part of the challenge or part of the deal that we choose for ourselves before we incarnate is to live the questions, is to have the mystery of life, is to have the unsolvable riddle. I think that's part of the beauty of being a human, is that we don't always get to know the why, but that doesn't mean that we can't proceed. That doesn't mean that we can't use our body and our navigation system sort of telling us if we're moving towards our truth or away from it. Sometimes we get the why. Sometimes I think those answers come in hindsight, you know, long after the fact we get the realization. And sometimes I think that those questions are just not meant to be answered. So I was thinking about this and I thought, you know, I think it's also about if we can remove ourselves from the idea of a single lifetime being a beginning and an ending. And what I mean by that is I was thinking about like scientific research, using like the pyramids for an example. We humans have been studying the pyramids for hundreds, if not thousands of years, and really have yet to discover the mysteries of the pyramids. There's more that we don't know than we do know. But I think the beautiful thing is that we take the knowledge that the people who came before us have passed down, we take that knowledge and we add our own layer, we add our own flavor, we add our own spice to it, and then we pass it forward. So consider that the questions that perhaps are unanswered by you in this lifetime may be answered by you in another lifetime, or maybe answered by someone that you pay forward your wisdom and your experience to, and they take your wisdom and your experience, and then that helps them unlock another level of understanding. So I get it. The frustration sometimes when we feel like I'm doing all the things that I'm supposed to be doing, I'm doing all the right spiritual things, I'm meditating and I'm journaling and I'm, you know, smoking the sage and burning the sage and banging the gong and drinking the ayahuasca and doing the yoga and going on the retreats, and I still don't have the answers. Consider that perhaps it's the not having the answers that keeps us going forward. Consider perhaps that the path of a seeker is one of we are always seeking. We're always looking for the next level of awareness. We're always looking for a further expansion into the unknown. And that perhaps if we had the answers, we wouldn't continue on our journey in the same way. So maybe it's an opportunity for us to learn how to embrace the unknown and live the question. Thanks for the question, Paula. I hope this helps.